Title: Meghan Markle's apology to Prince Harry, a calculated confession of regret or a strategic move for redemption? In a move that has sent shockwaves through royal circles and across social media platforms, Meghan Markle has reportedly made a significant confession to her husband, Prince Harry, revealing deep-seated regrets about decisions made during their time as working royals. This confession, far from being a moment of genuine remorse, appears to be a strategic maneuver aimed at reshaping public perception and perhaps salvaging what remains of their tarnished brand in the UK. Critics and observers alike are questioning the sincerity of this apology, seeing it as another calculated step in Meghan's playbook of public relations tactics to navigate the tumultuous waters they've stirred with their exit from royal duties. From the outset, Meghan Markle's entry into the British royal family was marked by controversy. Her background in Hollywood was often juxtaposed against the centuries-old traditions of the monarchy, creating a narrative of an outsider clashing with entrenched royal protocols. This narrative was further fueled by what many perceived as her orchestration of media narratives, including the infamous Oprah interview where allegations of racism and neglect by the royal family were aired. Now, with this latest apology, Meghan seems to be attempting a pivot, perhaps realizing that her previous strategies have not yielded the level of public sympathy or support she might have hoped for in Britain. The details of Meghan's apology remain somewhat nebulous, but sources close to the couple suggest it was centered around the fallout from their decision to step back as senior royals, the public scrutiny that followed, and the strain it placed on their relationship with the royal family. Yet, this admission raises eyebrows when one considers Meghan's history of controlling her public image. Is this apology a genuine acknowledgement of missteps, or is it another layer in the carefully curated image she and Harry have been crafting since their departure from royal duties? Critics argue that Meghan's timing is suspect, coming at a time when the couple's popularity in the UK has hit an all-time low, according to recent polls. Her actions, including the release of a Netflix series and Harry's memoir Spare, have been seen by many as deliberate attempts to keep the narrative on their terms, often at the expense of the royal family's reputation. This apology could be seen as a bid to reset public perception, especially as they continue to navigate their post-royal careers, which have included significant commercial deals but also numerous public relations setbacks. Moreover, Meghan's apology does little to address the direct criticisms levied against her character and actions during her time as a royal. Her perceived coldness towards the royal family, highlighted by her absence from significant royal events like the Queen's Platinum Jubilee and her minimal engagement with her in-laws, has been a point of contention. The apology, therefore, seems not just lacking in depth but also in scope, focusing more on the personal toll rather than acknowledging the broader implications of her actions on the monarchy's image. This strategic confession also comes at a time when Prince Harry is reportedly feeling the pressure of his estrangement from his family, particularly his brother, Prince William, and his father, King Charles III. The once close bond between Harry and William has been publicly strained, with Harry's revelations in Spare painting a less than flattering picture of his brother. Meghan's apology might be an attempt to mend these rifts, not out of genuine regret but out of necessity for maintaining some semblance of family unity for the sake of their brand and future projects which might rely on royal connections, however tenuous. Further skepticism arises from the fact that this apology does not extend publicly to the royal family or the British public, who have felt the brunt of the Sussexes' narrative warfare. Instead, it remains a private matter between Meghan and Harry, suggesting that the primary concern might be more about managing their relationship and less about taking accountability for the public fallout of their choices. The narrative of regret painted by Meghan also contrasts sharply with her previous public statements, where she has positioned herself as a victim of a system unwilling to adapt to modern sensibilities. This shift in messaging might indicate a realization that the British public and media are not as receptive to this portrayal as she might have assumed. However, this apology could also be seen as a strategic move in anticipation of future plans. With reports suggesting that 2025 will be a pivotal year for their marriage and professional endeavors, this could be an attempt to clear the decks of past controversies to pave the way for new ventures. Perhaps Meghan understands that without some form of reconciliation, or at least the appearance of it, their path forward in the public eye will continue to be fraught with challenges. In conclusion, while Meghan Markle's apology to Prince Harry might be cloaked in the guise of personal regret, the broader context and timing suggest it's more about strategy than sincerity. This move, if it indeed aims at reconciliation or redemption, might be too little too late for those who have followed the saga of the Sussexes with a critical eye. Whether this will change perceptions or merely be seen as another chapter in their ongoing saga of public relations and personal narrative management remains to be seen. But for now, the apology seems to serve Meghan's interests more than it does any true atonement for past actions.